Welcome back to Disco Elysium. I got my dinner and now we can continue into the back alley. To see if we can find the body. There's someone. Are you stupid? Playing around here where there's someone there? Smelled like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being is decomposed. So there's a boy shadow fighting here and another around that corner looking over the fence. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this it is. It's almost exquisite. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never could be Cuno.
Yes, the other kid behind the fence. Moment of your time, please.
Pig! She's coming up strong, throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. Juicy what now? I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Cuno. Ride the lightning, Cuno.
Cuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another
The
rock
rake, Cuno.
flying.
You should throw the rake at him, Cuno.
The fuck does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not guarding it.
Are you kids siblings?
What are you talking about?
He's calling us Cuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Nope. That's not what I'm saying. And a nice way to I should look up if I can disable that. Somewhere in the settings. Look, I have questions for you.
Elsie saying the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Cuno? Cuno's Cuno pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Cuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third person perspective as a shield. Cuno, is that some kind of gang name? Yeah, Cuno is in a fucking gang, in a bang gang. Cuno bangs for Madre, bangs for the Mazda, bangs for Revachol. He lays the name out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's malevolent hiss behind the fence. Watch out, Cuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard. Help, pig's got Cuno, help, rape. Help, the boy joins in, he's got the Cuno. Help. Just answer the questions. Help, he's digging his dig out. Escalate, Cuno, his dig is out, you're afraid. Pigs are hurting Cuno, somebody please. It's full blast now, the wind carries the message far and wide across matinees. How did we get there? How does this happen? That makes no sense. There may still be a way out, just appeal to his reason. Physical instrument. I can threaten him. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. Fucking logical? Help! The local pig is fiddling Cuno. What is this sick charade? No! The boy screams, his freckled face contorted in hideous, uncontainable laughter. Get off Cuno, you sit-fat fuck! The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim. Who put you up to this? No one. Cuno's doing this because he likes it, pig. This is where Cuno established his dominance over you. Change of plan, you can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information. Someone put you up to this. You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place. Listen to your faggot friend. Cuno hawks a eulogy on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Did God put you up to this? Cuno owns the fat ass, he whispers, then looks around and yells from the top of his lungs, help, the RCM is trying to fuck Cuno. Did you do this, Kim? Yeah, we're all in this together. The little one hisses with glee, the Benny Poika is losing it. Kim doesn't even shrug. Are you high? Help, misters, help! He prances around, eyes bulging off his sockets, roaring hard, yelling at the windows. He's having a time of his life, total ecstasy. Fuck the pig. I can try to punch him. So I have a 2. We need to get a 10, so we have to roll a 8 or higher. 7 is the most easy number to hit with 2 die. So yeah, it's the most common number to hit. So yeah, that's not good. 8 is not good odds. Let's try. Yup, a success. Thump, the blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. The disoriented 12-year-old is trying to get his bearings. I think we can have a normal conversation now, am I right, Cuno? Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. The lieutenant breaks his silence. Get yourself together. For heaven's sakes, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid. Yeah, I'm going back to it. Okay, pig. He's no longer wearing his demonic grin. Something happened. The punch made him calmer. If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he had planned. Cuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Cuno's dad. Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything, he declares with pride. The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor. Okay, pig. Talk to Cuno. We are back in this shit. The fuck do you want? And my empathy isn't even very low, but I have to roll a 9 or higher to make him to figure out what's going on with him. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload, pig, what's your question? Don't tell pig shit, Cuno. What do we want to know? If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got here, and the usual. The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary, have you seen anything suspicious? Do you know who he was? Cuno's fuck imp. He picks up a rock. Cuno uses the fuck imp for target practice. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. Cuno knows all kind of shit. Cuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Cuno sing into the popper phone. Do you know how it got up there? Probably climbed? Cuno was busy down the road when the shit went down, so he didn't see it happening. You heard Cuno. Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. Cuno wasn't regional. Oh, okay, where did you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesk? Or, I don't know, some other place? Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City. There's no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name is of a city in some pulp science fiction novel. Pulp science fiction novel. Interesting. I know Pulp Fiction, but only the movie. Don't know what it refers to. And where is this Night City? Cuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Cuno didn't smoke the game, but if that's what you want. That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Well, you gotta be kidding, riding Cuno's ass. You haven't been where Cuno's been, you haven't been in Cuno's head. You wanna know where Cuno was? You wanna know where Cuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Cuno, it's lame. It's not fucking lame. Cuno's building Cuno's city. That Night City, Rage City, City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame. Lame. That's the name of Cuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Cuno's back. There ain't shit about that. It's impossible to deduce what it is about. At least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case. You have seen anyone suspicious around? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. This seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno. Yeah, you tell the Fagari, Cuno. Looks like you're a Fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations. I want to talk about something else. Do you often play in this yard? Right, pig, this is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? I might have questions later, for now let's talk about something else. Okay, I got those two, I got that. Do you respect me now? You dreaming pit, that's not how this shit works. A little, but not expect anything to change. Don't let him dominate you, Cuno, fuck his fat ass. Okay, I'm off. Cuno doesn't fucking care. Yep, hitting that boy was one of the best things I could have done. Let's see what this is. Letter R wears a crown on the rim below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Ravachol. So they have a government of sorts. Ah, this is a garbage bin. Trash container. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says Whirling and Rex. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Well, it's a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flooding in. Could be evidence too. Seems like a reasonable assumption. How do we get the lock open? You should try using a priber. There's one in my motor carriage. Or we could ask for a key from the manager. He probably has one. He might also have information. This is better than the priber idea. Talk to the other guy.
Cuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Cuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Cuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, Kutavitu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here! Get the fuck out of here!
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What is this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, Faye!
I'll die before murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her head remains.
I'll die before I squeal.
You there behind the
don't
fence.
Fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her head from behind the fence. Yep. Perception success. I saw her head sticking out of over the fence because I'm not blind. Let's look at this case. Got some money and magnesium. That can hit. That's what can heal morale. Okay. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay. Goes on around here. Okay, we can't go there. Let's look at this. Pile of Eternite, an inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. What is this? It's nothing, someone just left the roofing materials land against an old shack. Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material? And we failed. Because it's nice and ordinary, well-laid palette, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind, mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this, you get this strange feeling. What feeling? Hard to say, it's gone now. Feeling pass, you see. Especially the small ones. I didn't use my last level up, did I? Or did I? The next one should go into perception. That one. Oh, I did use it. Okay. Next level up should definitely go into perception. Because I need it for my job. Bullshit that I don't have perception. Like as a base stat for a detective. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay, can't go over there. Okay, then let's look at the mud. And the tracks in it. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. Noted. And get an exact count. And we did a critical success. Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth the map. Go over them one by one. Standard work boot, steel enforced toes, number 46. Standard work boot, steel enforced toes, number 44. Hobnailed work boot, steel and reinforced toes, number 43. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. Wait, which is it? You don't know, it's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The code must have preserved them. Another standard work boot, steel and reinforced toes, number 44. An aberration, light as air, even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Male or female? Impossible to tell, could also have been an adolescent. The gate is undeveloped. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I? You're not bad, as it's as if the whole world darks, everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it in a strange, beautiful way. Number 7, the glowing outline of standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn. So someone who's hobbling or something, who's like not walking straight in some way, maybe after an accident or something. And the number 7 is the one that carried the victim here. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movement. 8. I was pretty off them, I counted 20. The same guys are going back and forth. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other. Interesting, let's name it Odd Soul. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant? Someone is operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer? He regrets the moment he says that. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We're not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. Driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. That only works with automatic cars. But okay. Insta-string, if only I had come up with that idea. He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent, the engines all turned off. We could keep our eyes open around the traffic jam, see whether anyone strikes out as a potential subject. Seem prudent, no? Yes, prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the map. Light step, number 41 shoe. Woman or kid? Number 41 is quite big. I'd say a woman, but I don't think there's... let's reread what we said about those. Oh, it vanishes. It vanishes up there. Okay. What a shame. Did it say something about, like, the form of the shoe? I don't think there's any way to be sure. Understood. Anything else? A heavy footprint. 200 kilogram imprint. 200, he thinks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavy-built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man? He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. One of them was carrying him over. Possibly, yes. The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook. But why? You're thinking, why did they have to carry him? Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just marched him up to the gallows. Maybe there was a physical, impressive strongman in their midst, someone who wanted to impress the peers. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else did you see? Can I go through that again? Maybe the carrier wanted to impress their peers with a display of the physical might? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see it. Anyway, the others? How old do you think these tracks are? A week maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller who reported the hanging. It's not possible. How do you know? I put last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of this hanging, was the last warm day. Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in good state. The commotions here could have taken place a while ago. What do you think happened here? What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel. We should withhold being content. The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly it seems like your tire's alive again, whispering or screaming into your ear. What, withhold being content? What are you, mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do. Live a little. Everything on the goddamn crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this goddamn crime scene. I just want to get back to solving the crime now. Shut up, fuck midget. I've no idea what's going on here, but you should not do anything that the horrific necktie tells you to do. Detective, he's staring at you as you clutch onto your necktie. I'm experiencing a mild malfunction, Lieutenant, something to do with my tie. It will pass. Can you hold on for a moment? The man looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence, the wind blowing, the cargo belt squeaking. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standard. He needs to say something. I agree, he clears his throat. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet. Do you see anything else? We have been through all of it. Okay, and then let's look at the tree. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder's for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh? Then... we can't say anything more to that, but we learned now something. And let's talk to the corpse for a second. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly roar. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. A 3% chance I have to roll the double 6. But what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay, the lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer, no one is judging. He's about to blow, the cop's gonna blow, Cuno. The smell is repulsive, it pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expect, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Let it out. Don't go away from the scene, you have to look at it. More. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach, your body curls and pushes it out burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. I'm sorry. It's okay, happens to everyone, the lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. And we get the handkerchief. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You should use some ammonia to clear your mind. You think ammonia would help? If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. But not you? I can handle the headache. Can't handle the headache. It's more likely you can't handle the smell, unlike you. Okay, where do we get ammonia from? There's Fridge nearby, east of the hostel. They used to have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse there and a gardener with a wheelbarrow in the corner of the whirling in rage. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Pretty clever. So I have to return here. First I've got the handkerchief, which we can sell, thank you. And we have to get ammonia from the gardener to make it easier to look at the corpse. What's up with you?
Fuck, does Cuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again. Nope. The crime scene? Okay. There's a stack of Eternite back there. That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks. There it is, that strange feeling again, as if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material. Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps left-handed? The fuck are you talking about? Cuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were. Don't I have a single normal thing to say? We are way beyond normal already. We are in the star chamber. Better not to bother Lieutenant with my star chamber, he wouldn't understand. No, I'm telling him. Kim, I think I'm already in the star chamber. I've no idea what you just said. You can't hide it, I see without vision, with my inner eye. Inner eye? Fuck are you talking about? He loses his control for a moment and starts yelling, ask me a normal question, pig. They're trying to make you feel stupid, you know. I was wondering about that trash container. Don't be wondering about Cuno's shit, pig. I've got very strong hunch there's something of importance in it. Should have something I must find. Fuck, does Cuno care about your hunch? That's your shit, figure it out. What's in the greenhouse over there? Dunno. Kipped as gardener used to work there. Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminoles or Areopagite descent. It used to be descent. Whatever. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore. Hold on, the gardener used to work here? Yeah, that's what Cuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Cuno can handle it. Shit's nothing to Cuno. You mean the young woman by Wooling and Rex, the gardener? Yeah, look, Cuno doesn't explain shit. Cuno just says shit. He looks you in the eye and nods if agreeing with himself. Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? I should ask her about that. The ladder, ever climb it? Look at the fucking shit, you try and get Cuno killed? So you would say the ladder is unclimbable? Fuck this Cuno now, Cuno's not a fucking acrobat. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. It's a trap, Cuno, don't climb it, Cuno. I might have questions later. Cuno, I threw up and can't investigate the body now. Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Fucking pathetic. You're lucky you didn't die there, faggot. Maybe you've got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well. Flattery. Might work. Yeah, Cuno's got some advice for you. The kid looks to his left arm, then to his right, and then leans towards you. What are you like, 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid. Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of Cuno-fied non-vomiter. Nope. What is my mind suggesting me all the time? Should I try it? I should try it. Okay, yeah. He's on your crime scene bossing you around, and he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful. Cuno, City of Rage, Night City, what's going on there? I'm intrigued. No, the evil shit behind the fence hacks like she's coughing up a furball. You told him about it and now he knows you're lame. The city's not fucking lame, you're lame. Cuno's tired of defending Rage City from... just fuck off, alright. And fuck you too, putting Cuno on the spot like that. Cuno doesn't like to fucking explain his shit. Cuno's king, he rules here. Fuck did you want? Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? Some kind of avant-garde work way ahead of its time. I'm intrigued. And I can't do anything more now. Okay. So we have to get something to cope with the smell over there. And we should also talk to the gardener about gardening in March. This gardener over here. And we'll do that in the next episode. See you then.